Hello and welcome to Wake Tech Community College's Career and Employment Resources podcast. Each edition focuses on career and employment information relevant to your career development. Hello, Wake Tech. This is career coach Larry Tucker, and I hope you're enjoying your summer break. But I want to start off this podcast episode by asking you a question. And my question is, what are you doing in your downtime? Now, I know that some of you are just lying around on the couch and watching TV. First you start off watching TV, and eventually it's like almost TV is watching you. And time's going by, show after show, episode after episode. You know, that downtime where you are just literally just sitting down. So you go on social media. You plan on going on social media just for about 5 minutes, but the next thing you know, you're on social media for about 2 hours, basically doing absolutely nothing, watching mindless videos and doing nothing. You know the downtime that I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You're on a phone with your friend, and your friend is talking to you about what they're cooking on the stove, and you're talking about how you are flipping the channels on the TV set, and there's really no true activities going on. I really want you to think about this question. What are you doing? What are you really doing in your downtime? Somebody once said that the reason why they call it downtime is that it is the time that we engage in activities that bring us down. Now, let me say that again. The reason why they call it downtime is because that is often the time that we engage in activities that bring us down. That is usually the time that we engage in activities that is literally dumbing us down. Then we start literally losing brain cells. It's been said that if you watch over 4 hours of TV at a time, that literally your IQ begins to go down. You start losing brain cells. You're not engaged in activities that engage and stimulate your mind and get you moving forward. About 6 months ago, I had a conversation with a friend of mine who runs a very successful business. But a little over a year ago, she had to close her doors due to the state's pandemic guidelines. I said, Grace, what are you doing with all of this downtime? I will never forget her response. She said, Larry, downtime is prep time. She said, it won't be long when all of these restrictions will be lifted. And all of my customers will be running back to do business. And I have to be ready to open up my doors and hit the ground running. And if those restrictions aren't lifted as soon as I hope, I need to be prepared to pivot and find a new way to satisfy my customers. Today, Grace's online sales have surpassed her last quarter sales prior to the pandemic. Why? Because Grace understood that downtime is prep time. And that's what I want you to understand right now. That downtime that you have right now, you have to understand that downtime that you've been spending may be engaged in secondary activities, engaged in activities that not helping you move forward in your education, engaged in activities that are not helping you move forward in your career development or your business, not helping you to get in shape That's not helping you to put yourself in alignment with your goals and your dreams. That's not helping you get to the next level. I want you to understand that this is the time that you should be prepping to get to the next level. Yes, that's right. Downtime is prep time. This is the time you should be prepping to take your next class. This is the time you should be prepping to ace your next job interview. This is the time you need to be pursuing challenging opportunities that will let you build new skills and make new connections, like maybe joining an organization like Toastmasters International to develop your communication skills. This is the time that you should be applying for an internship that will give you hands-on work experience in the area of your major. This is the time you need to visit Career and Employment Resources website to schedule an appointment with a career specialist to update your resume and perfect your LinkedIn profile. Yes, this is the time that you should be prepping to put yourself in alignment with your goals and your dreams. Why? Because downtime is prep time. It was the father of modern political philosophy, Niccolo Machiavelli, that said, prepare for peace in time of war. Prepare for war in time of peace. So allow your competition to just relax and engage in secondary activity. Allow your competition to major in minor things. Allow your competition to spend hours upon hours binging on Netflix. But no, for you, I need you to utilize this downtime that you have right now to prepare for the opportunities that are going to come your way. I want you to write this down. You've got to prepare and train for the opportunity that you have not yet had. As a matter of fact, John Wooden once said that when opportunity presents itself, it's too late to prepare. And here's what I know, that during the course of the year, there will be 2, maybe 3 big opportunities that will be coming your way. That if you are willing to act on those opportunities, if you are willing to be prepared to move forward on those opportunities, that those opportunities could significantly change the landscape of your life. And so what I am saying to you is that there is an opportunity that's about to come your way. There is an opportunity that is eventually going to come. And when it comes, the question is, will you be prepared? And oftentimes the answer to that question comes down to, what have you done with your downtime? When other people are engaged in watching all of these TV shows and engaged in these mindless activities and watching video after video on social media and looking at all the pictures and posts on Facebook like everybody else is doing today, what are you doing? What are you doing with your downtime? What are you doing to expand your mind? What are you doing to enhance your skill set? What are you doing to allow yourself to get more focused and closer to your goals and your dreams? What are you doing in your downtime that's going to allow you to stretch, that's going to allow you to grow and separate yourself from the competition? Because your downtime is your prep time. Why? Because when opportunity presents itself, it's much too late to prepare. A person named Whitney Young Jr. once said that it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. And so oftentimes, the time that you need to prepare is during that downtime. And so, my question for you is this: I want you to think about your career goals and your dreams, and whatever else that you are looking to make happen in your life. And I want you to think about the things that you've got to do to prepare to take your skill set to the next level. The things that you've got to prepare for in order to open up some new opportunities for yourself. The things that you have to be prepared for to be able to take advantage of the opportunities when they come your way. Why? Because you prepare for war in time of peace. Why? Because it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Why? Because it's better to be ready than to get ready. If you need help trying to figure out how to turn your downtime into prep time, contact one of our career coaches or career specialists who will help you develop an action plan that will help you prepare for that opportunity that's getting ready to come your way. Contact us at careers.waketech.edu. That is careers.waketech.edu to schedule an appointment today. Because it's better to be ready than to get ready. And because downtime is prep time. Thank you for listening to this edition of the Career and Employment Resources Podcast. If you like what you've just heard today, please pass along our web address at careers.waketech.edu. You can also receive notifications of all of our future events by following us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Join us next time for another edition of our Career and Employment Resources Podcast.